Okay, gather round because I've got a story that's juicier than any celebrity gossip you've heard in a while. You know Selena Gomez, right? The pop star, actress, and all around sweetheart. Well, she found herself in the middle of a massive controversy that even the White House couldn't ignore. Let me break it down for you. Selena Gomez, sitting in front of her camera, tears streaming down her face. She's not promoting a new song or movie. She's crying about something way heavier, the ICE raids happening under the Trump administration, the ones where undocumented immigrants were being rounded up, families separated, and people deported. Selena, being the empathetic person she is, couldn't stay quiet. In the video, she's visibly shaken, her voice trembling as she says, "I can't stay silent anymore. These are human beings. They're not criminals. They're just trying to build a better life for their families. How can we stand by and let this happen?" The video hit Instagram and boom, it went viral. Millions of views in hours. Fans were like, "Yes, Selena, speak your truth." Other celebrities chimed in, praising her for using her platform to stand up for something so important. But not everyone was clapping. Oh no. The White House had something to say about it. Okay, so here's where it gets wild. The White House, yes, the White House, decided to respond to Selena Gomez. Like, who does that? They didn't just issue a statement, they went all out. They basically said, "Hey, Selena, we get that you're upset, but you're missing the point." Their argument? The raids were about enforcing the law and protecting Americans. They called her emotional plea misguided empathy and said she didn't understand the complexities of immigration policy. But wait, it gets better. They didn't stop there. They released their own video. And this one? It was brutal. The White House video featured mothers of victims who had been killed by undocumented immigrants. One mom looked straight into the camera and said, "You didn't cry for our daughters. Why are you crying for people who broke the law?" Ouch, that hit hard. The video spread like wildfire, and suddenly the conversation wasn't just about Selena's tears. It was about whose pain mattered more. You can imagine how this played out online. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everyone had an opinion. Hashtags like Stand with Selena and Rule of Law were trending for days. People were split right down the middle. On one side, you had Selena's fans defending her, saying things like, "She's using her platform for good. She's showing compassion." On the other side, critics were like, "Celebrities need to stay in their lane. Crying on camera doesn't solve anything." Other celebrities jumped in too. Some backed Selena, saying she was brave for speaking out. Others agreed with the White House, arguing that immigration is a complicated issue that can't be solved with emotions. It was a full-blown cultural moment, and honestly, it was hard to look away. Now, Selena Gomez isn't one to back down. She didn't just let the White House have the last word. Nope, she posted again, this time with a calm but firm response. She said something like, "Look, I don't have all the answers, but I know treating people with kindness shouldn't be controversial. These are families, mothers, fathers, kids. They deserve dignity." She also addressed the White House's video with the mothers, saying she felt for them, but that this wasn't about choosing sides. It's about finding a solution that upholds our values as a nation, she said. Classy, right? Her fans loved it, and even some of her critics had to admit she handled it well. But the White House, they weren't budging. They basically said, "Selena, maybe educate yourself before speaking out." It was a full-on back and forth, and honestly, it felt like watching a high-stakes drama unfold in real time. Here's the thing. This wasn't just about Selena and the White House. It was about something bigger, the role of celebrities in politics. On one hand, Selena's video brought attention to an issue that a lot of people cared about. She used her massive platform to spark conversations and inspire action. That's powerful. But on the other hand, critics argued that celebrities like Selena don't always understand the complexities of policy. "It's easy to cry on camera," one person said, "but it's harder to come up with real solutions." And honestly, that's a fair point. Immigration is a messy, complicated issue, and emotions alone won't fix it. This whole thing also showed how social media has changed the game. A single post can start a global conversation. It can bring people together or tear them apart. And when a celebrity like Selena Gomez gets involved, the stakes are even higher. So what happened after all the drama died down? Well, Selena didn't just walk away. She kept using her platform to advocate for immigration reform. She partnered with organizations to help families affected by the raids. And she kept talking about the issue. Love her or hate her, you've got to respect her commitment. As for the White House, they stayed firm on their stance. They kept pushing for stricter immigration enforcement, even as critics called for a more compassionate approach. The debate over immigration is far from over, and this whole saga was just one chapter in a much bigger story. Here's why this whole thing is so fascinating. It's not just about Selena Gomez or the White House. It's about us, how we react to these moments, how we engage with politics, and how we navigate the messy intersection of celebrity and activism. So next time someone tries to tell you celebrities should stay out of politics, just remind them of this moment. Because love it or hate it, Selena Gomez's tears and the White House's response showed us just how much influence one person can have. And honestly, that's a story worth telling.